Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out. You can see him behind me. GHB TV. Go subscribe to his channel and giving us the video so we can react to the content. So y'all gotta go subscribe to YSM Sports Media. So shout out to everybody and them boys down there in Philly getting the job done, getting the content out to us. Talk about brotherly love, and they in the city of it. But Greg Hackett got the internet in an uproar. He went over here talking about Devin Haney is about to clean up Brian Norman Jr., going there with lovely footwork and put hands on him. Because before Devin Haney even go make his way to the ring, Bill Haney is going to have that conversation with his son and let him know that left hand and that right hand tonight, those going to make you a man, Dev.
This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
And then Brian Norman Sr., as soon as Devin Haney win, if he win, he gonna be talking about, now you think you a man with that WBO championship belt in your hands, don't you? And then Devin gonna look back, I'm a man without it. And then walk off. Go crazy without me goofing off. Let's get to the video. GHB TV. Ha ha. He about to break it down. Talk to us, Mr. Hackett.
AGH. What's up, cousin?
Oh, nothing, chilling. You know how I go, cousin. Keeping this food on the plate for the babies, loving on the wife, and getting to the content, trying to run it up in the metaverse, doing all the new things. This is the new beginning.
First time in inside in a very long time.
Especially this late.
Right? Yeah, shit, I ain't been here this late in a minute. Are you gonna put the scully on?
No,
product placement. Yo, you got the internet going crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, look, show dude, that's why I'm right here reacting. You got the internet wilding out, going crazy. So we can't wait for the breakdown. So let me shut up.
League sparring session.
Yeah.
Devin Haney, I ain't gonna say with who, but it's completely changed your prediction.
Yeah.
You initially said Dev decision, outbox Brian Norman.
Yeah.
But now you're saying Devin Haney by stoppage?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I saw how, like, I be trying to tell people I could see, like, I ain't even going to explain it because it's not going to make sense.
No. Come on. It's not about Cook.
I can see movement, and I can compare the movements.
Okay, I'm following. I'm right here with you, champ. I'm locking eyes with you, GHB TV. I'm the casual, and we tapping in because we got to know the pugilistic sport like how you know it. We got to see it how you see it, especially me, because I be doing that live blow by blow. Go into the description, subscribe to my other channel. That's where we do the live blow by blow.
I can contrast the movements. Like, I can, in my mind, I can put them together, and I can see how they lock, especially in a fight.
Oh, so he's the modern day, but in boxing, Professor Xavier. Oh, so he got some type of telekinesis, special, what's it? Cerebral power. Oh, there you go, Cerebral Hackett. Put some respect on his name, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell are you talking about? GHB TV, also known as Greg Cerebral Hackett.
Norman gonna be ready, but it's gonna be that thing. Like I said, he might overtrain for the fight. Meaning he might be too excited. He blow his load early. Paul.
But that ain't no pause. Sometimes you gotta, sometimes you got work in the morning. Hey, like sometimes you gotta go to work. God damn it, I gotta rest up, and this is what's gonna get me to bed. Love you, boo.
Devin Haney been on this level where I've been in there with a puncher. I've been in there with somebody fast. I've been in there with somebody tall and all of that. I've been here before.
Right.
I've been here before. I mean, it's not gonna be that much of a shock to him. It's gonna be a big fight, but it's not a shock to him. It's gonna be a shock to Brian Norman because Brian Norman, his whole thing is proving that I'm on this level.
No, I think about Brian Norman Jr., he gonna be ready. My thing, it just popped in my head right now. both of the fighters, how will they react fighting in Saudi Arabia? This, I ain't never thought of it. This is what we need to start asking one another. Both of these fighters ain't never fought out the country before. They going to Saudi Arabia to fight. How the hell you think, you seen Floyd Schofield went over there, left in a stretcher talking, and you heard Pops, we can't be going over there, damn Shakur, we can't be fighting, none of them dealing with them, it was the oil and this, the massages, and going crazy. So I want to know how they gonna react, both of them in Saudi Arabia. I think that's gonna be the biggest challenge of it, especially that time zone difference, especially them butterflies in the stomach, around different people you've never been around in your whole existence, plus that long flight over there, just to switch your mindset. And that's what both the fighters is here to do. That's why it's called World Boxing Champion. This is what we live for, and this is why we do it. To go put BTA on each and every continent on the planet. And that's what we doing. And that's what we was bred and born to do.
Talk to this nigga! Talk to this man! It's gonna be a long night, nigga!
But Devin Haney is trying to make it a short night. That's what Greg Hackett is talking about, Tate Rock. Even Tate Rock is tapped into the fight.
He's gonna fight.
Because that nigga Tay don't rock with you. Hey, shout out to Philly. Since we talking about Philly, we want to talk about Philly, that classic of recent, a couple years ago, but goddamn, that's the most recent classic Philly joint I heard when it comes to battle rap in a while. What was that? That Reed Dollars versus Easy the Block Captain, and I edged it to Reed Dollars. Edged it to Reed Dollars, ladies and gentlemen. The reason I edged it to Reed Dollars, he was speaking from his perspective on the truth in Philly, and we all grew up watching. And speaking of Philly again, Reed Dollars was the first battle rap I ever seen. He was battle rapping Trigger. Remember, that's when he came out with the Rambo, K over the shoulder, two Berettas, I'm Rambo. Before I leave your knowledge all over that land roll, it's Dollar. I was like, oh, what was that? 06, 07, something like that. Oh, what was that? 06, 07, something like that. That was my first time seeing Reed Dollars. And then after that, we was just hooked. Just hooked. But the new recent one with him and Easy the Block Captain, and I gave it to Reed Dollars. He edged it out. The biggest reason was Easy the Block Captain. He kept stuttering over his words. You can't be doing that in battle rap. You remember back in the day, Reed Dollars, he was, nah. You can't do over that, stumbling over your words. I think it was the new braces and the new teeth. That's what I blamed it on. And then especially when he had him with the line, he was like, and not to throw no shade, but you was in the window watching, little youngster. Hell, you talking about you wanted to be cool. We seen you playing games. So put some respect on Philly and put some respect on Reed Dollars, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget he was beefing with Meek Mill. Was the remember he sat down? I see Meek, I think nothing of him. Because when it get critical, I'm going to pull it and then add all in his, get us a little physical. Something. Listen, you boys thinking that you're getting it. That fire, that casket, that suit, boy, you're fitting it. All shit is real shit, man. I hope you're listening. Niggas think they hot, I'm going to take them to Hell's Kitchen. Then I got niggas in your hood that's riding with me. That was him, that was Reed Dollars going back beefing with Meek Mill. We was there, we remember this, ladies and gentlemen. So now GHB TV being from Philly, and that just made me think about Reed Dollars. So shout out to Philly. And shout out to Cass. Hey, you talking about, I'm an innocent man, misunderstood. I'm misunderstood. God damn it, shout out to Cass. Put some bars on Bar's name. Put some respect on Bars. So shout out to Cass. Don't you ever disrespect Philly like that without mentioning Cass. And then y'all disrespected Cass in that Goods fight too. Y'all was hating on Cass, homie, and that disrespect is crazy. Cass should have sent y'all, all y'all asses, to the upper room.
The upper room.
Let's get back to the video. See, shout out to GHB TV, got me over here remembering memories. Made me hop in a time machine, and I went to another dimension, and now I'm back in the present. Because remember, the past, the present, and the future is all one. So then I had to come back to this reality to give y'all my reaction. I goes on tangents from his and theirs and nouns and again.
He gonna give Dad a hell of a first 3 rounds. Them first 3 rounds gonna be hell. He's gonna fight, right? But when the fight settle, 4th, 5th, 6th round, 7th round, that's kind of getting into the water. You know what I mean? Just think about walking in water. Think about getting in the pool and starting off at 2 feet. And then you get to 3. And then you get to 4. And then you get to 5. And then you understand what's happening.
And look, then you chin deep in water and you're just like, God damn, I know how to float. Let me turn around because I'm on tippy toes right now. And that's when you got to turn around. So Greg Hackett, you saying that as soon as he get to them deep waters, he going to want to turn around, but it's going to be too late because I'm just going to push him down. I'm going to turn into the one with gills and I'm going to drown my opponent. Devin Haney's just turn into the gilded beast. Is that gills plural or is it just gills? Let me know in the comment section.
The water's rising, starting to suffocate. Brian Norman, to me, is not going to be able to keep up that pace the entire night. Dev going to be stealing shots between 1 and 6. He's going to be stealing, meaning scoring. I mean, just to get up on the cards, not trying to do too much damage. The 7th round, it's going to be a major turnaround. Dev going to start to pull off. Dev going to go to the body. He going.
Oh damn! So he's saying technically Devin Haney is just going to dominate from round number 1 to 6, staying on the outside, just poking and prodding them, just winning on points because you know he's the elite boxer in the fight. This is what Greg Hackett is saying. And then about 6 and on, that's when Devin Haney just going to turn into the nightmare, and that's when he coming forward. That's when Devin Haney coming to eat, coming to feast, saying Greg Hackett said I was going to clean up and knock out Brian Norman Jr., so I'm going to have to go earn my shield. So ladies and gentlemen, speaking here, me reacting to Greg Hackett, could Greg Hackett be the Leonidas to talk and tell Dev Haney to earn his shield come November 22nd?
This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! On these shields, boys! Remember this day, man. For it will be yours for all time.
Ooh, that's Greg Hackett talking to Devin the Nightmare Haney. Let's get back to the video. Hold on. Y'all can't even hear it. My bad. Hold on. I ain't gonna do it this time.
He gonna be sitting down. When I go to the bar, I'm gonna be stealing, meaning scoring. I mean, just to get up on the cards, not trying to do too much damage. The 7th round, it's gonna be a major turnaround. Dev gonna start to pull off. Dev gonna go to the body. He gonna be sneaking them hooks in there, sneaking them right hands in there. The 8-9, he gonna be sitting down. What I see is Dev gonna be sitting down. Norman going to be fighting, but it's not going to have this. The punch is not going to have the same steam. Because they don't have the same steam, Dev going to feel that and gain confidence off of that, and he going to start loading up that motherfucking right hand.
Ooh. Remember the people on the internet, because remember Brian Norman Jr. early in his career, he got dropped with a right hand, and the internet is saying that Devin Haney, if he can throw that power shot, that right hand, like how he was throwing against the Rougarou, and he can land that same shot on Brian Norman Jr., that can cause Brian Norman Jr. some problems. That's what the people was talking about, and now Greg Hackett is putting those pieces together in real time. Oh yeah, this is heating up. This gonna be a banger of a fight. Saudi Arabia, they should have had it in Vegas.
And Norman gonna go down. He might get up the first time. The second one, he not getting up. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. I can see it. I just can see it. People gonna call me crazy, but I can see it.
2 knockdowns. The first right hand by Devin Haney coming in, landed clean on the chin of Brian Norman Jr. And then Greg Hackett is saying Brian Norman Jr., he's a true champion, he's a warrior, he gonna get right back up and he gonna prove himself and show that he tough. But the second knockdown is gonna be all she wrote. So Greg Hackett is saying Devin Haney gonna get the knockout after the second knockdown. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the breakdown. Greg Hackett, he putting this out early, letting the world know Devin Haney will go out and knock out Brian Norman Jr. That's what the world is saying. But come fight night, both of the fighters is gonna have to prove to themselves. They're gonna have to prove to the world, and especially they're gonna have to prove to Eubank Sr. how tough they are.
I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am Invictus.
They're gonna have to prove to that man right there how tough they are, because they gotta show themselves to be a true champion. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We're gonna be breaking these down, reacting to the videos, giving what y'all need, content, because we ain't got nothing else to do. So why not me? Just let it be free. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like immediately. Have a good one.